I remember the exact moment the room tilted, like the world had suddenly shifted on its axis. My wife and I were at a high-end cocktail party, the kind I normally avoid. Crowds of impeccably dressed strangers, glasses clinking, laughter bouncing off the marble walls. I came because she insisted, because I wanted to support her, because I loved her. Then she said it. "I can dump him anytime," she boasted, loud enough for the small circle around us to hear. I froze, a chill crawling down my spine. My stomach dropped. I glanced at her eyes, searching for a hint of a joke, a flash of mischief, but there was none. Only a glint of pride. And then I saw her. A stunning woman across the room, smirking like she'd heard everything. The look wasn't playful. It was knowing. Calculating. My blood ran cold. At first, I wanted to believe I had misheard. Maybe the champagne had made words slur. Or maybe my ears were playing tricks. But the sting didn't fade. It pressed into me, sharp and undeniable. The signs had been there for months, subtle but persistent. She was always on her phone, quick to hide it when I entered the room. "Work messages," she'd say, but the glances, the quiet sighs, the sudden hush, those things gnawed at me. I blamed myself first, wondering if I was imagining tension, being paranoid. Maybe I wasn't enough. Maybe I had missed something. That night I kept trying to rationalize. She laughed at my jokes, touched my arm, whispered my name. But behind that I sensed a distance, a secret compartment of her life that had nothing to do with me. Every memory suddenly felt like it was written in a different language, one I no longer understood. A few days later I found the proof. Not a grand revelation, not a dramatic moment, but a series of texts left open on her laptop. I didn't need to pry, they were there, staring me in the face. Flirty, intimate, planning, laughing together in a language of intimacy she hadn't used with me in months. The stunning woman from the party, I realized, was not just a stranger. She was part of it, part of the distance that had been growing quietly between us. I remember sitting on the edge of our bed, laptop on my knees, staring at the screen and feeling the world narrow to a single point of pain. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't think. I wanted to smash the laptop, scream at the walls, shake her until she admitted everything. But instead, I just sat there, silent, broken. When I finally confronted her, it was quiet. Not a yell, not a dramatic accusation. Just me holding the laptop, voice trembling. "Who is she?" I asked. Her face went pale. It's not what you think," she said. Her hands shook, and for the first time, I saw hesitation in her eyes. But the hesitation didn't feel like remorse, it felt like calculation. "It's exactly what I think," I said. "You boasted about dumping me at a party," and smiled at her. She swallowed, tears brimming. I wasn't trying to hurt you. I felt trapped. I needed someone who made me feel alive again. And that's when I realized the hardest truth. Love alone wasn't enough. Memories that once made me smile, the mornings we spent cooking together, the late-night talks, the promises whispered in the dark, were now tainted, touched by her desire for something else. I loved her still, but the trust that love required had been fractured. The days that followed were heavy with silence. Every shared space became a reminder of the betrayal. I walked through the apartment like a ghost, revisiting moments I had once cherished, now replaying like lies. And yet, amidst the grief, I felt a small, stubborn flame of clarity. I didn't need to hate her. I didn't need to beg her to stay. I needed to reclaim myself. "I can't do this," I said finally, my voice quiet but firm. "I can't live in a life where honesty isn't present, where love is optional." She nodded, tears rolling down her cheeks. "I understand. I wish things were different." And they weren't. I left that night, walking into the empty streets, feeling the city's pulse around me. It was cold, but the air was crisp with possibility. Every step away felt like reclaiming a part of myself I had almost forgotten. The part that trusted, the part that demanded respect, the part that knew self-worth. Betrayal had taken a piece of me, yes, but it hadn't taken all of me. And in that quiet clarity, I realized something essential. Heartbreak doesn't destroy you. It teaches you. It teaches you to see clearly, to value truth, and to protect your own heart. I had loved her. I had been blindsided, humiliated, heartbroken. But I had survived. And in surviving, I found something more powerful than love. The courage to start again, fully, honestly and entirely for myself.